Welcome to the Masterclass series. My name is Sam. I'm going to be your instructor. I'm going to be walking you guys through everything. And we are presented by Impact Vets. Check them out at www.impactvets.org. And with that, let's get started. All right, let's talk about your experiences, right? This is your job experience. This is about what you know how to do and what makes you great at what you do. So once again, if you're missing any of the sections I'm talking about, go all the way back up to the header section where it says add a section. You could go down and choose the section that you may be missing and then add it from there. Always look there first. I think experiences are automatically added, but if you are missing anything, go up there, add the section, and then come on back. So your experience section is going to follow a very similar vein to the about section. And if you didn't watch that video yet, I recommend that you go back, watch that video real quick. And it's very simple, right? We still want to use that human voice. And if you don't know what the human voice is, once again, watch the about section video, and it'll talk you through what that is. And what we're trying to do here is in each of your jobs, tell me that unique story, right? Tell me what made you passionate. Tell me what made you great. What made you the best of the best in that role, right? And if you're trying to transition into a new role, and I have a lot of people that hit me up like, hey, Sam, I want to get into a new career field. I don't want to be working what I do today. I want to go into medical. I want to be a nurse, or I want to be a IT professional, or I want to be a project manager, or whatever the case may be. And, a lot of times they say, well, I didn't do anything that applies to that job. So how do I make it relevant? Tell me the story of what is the soft skills, right? You might not have worked if you're going into IT. All right, you've never worked with routers and switches and servers. You don't know how to deal with a AAA server, whatever the heck may be, right? But you know how to troubleshoot. You solved problems, right? You saw an issue, you solved it, right? And that's what IT is all about, right? You were able to keep a cool head. You're really good and cool, calm, and collected under pressure. We call a lot of veterans, we're chaos managers, right? So tell me those stories and tell me a story about your company. Tell me a story about you. Tell me a story about what made you excited. Tell me how you learned something new, right? If you're trying to go into a new job, a new career field, one of the hardest things to do is learn, right? You're learning something new. So tell me how you learned something new, right? If you can show me that you can learn something new and make it quick and make it good, and you can understand and pick up the material, and you have a good, funny story and analogy to go with it, then, it's going to make me want to talk to you. So that's what you want to focus on with your experiences. You want to tell a story. That human voice is critical. If you could keep that in mind, your experiences section is going to pop, and it's going to be extremely crucial and critical when it comes to people looking for you, right? Now, one of the questions I get asked all the time is, how far back do you go? On your resumes, the kind of general rule of thumb is 10 years. On LinkedIn, you could go as far back as you feel comfortable with, right? It's all about rapport building and our shared experiences. And, if you show that you worked at, let's say, McDonald's, a lot of us as teenagers, as youngsters, we worked at McDonald's, right? And it's, it's one of those things that, it's one of your first jobs. It's one of the first jobs in retail, and it kind of gives you that shared experience. So, you can do that. Some people are worried about, being, age discrimination and whatnot, showing that you worked, 40 years ago, whatever the case may be. Once again, it comes down to, what are you comfortable with? Add what you feel is going to be the most impactful for your role that you're looking for, or for whatever the case, whatever you're using your profile for, and then go from there. All right. Go with what makes you comfortable. There is no hard and fast, strict rules like you have to do 5 years, or you got to do 10 years or 20 years or whatever. whatever's comfortable. All right. So, but the most important thing is use that human voice. Talk to me. Tell me a story about that job, about that role, about what you did, what excited you. And, I can't wait to see it. Once you have that section filled out, once again, drop that link below. Um, if you're willing to connect with other folks, put in that, hey, I want to connect as you drop the link. And, I can't wait to see your profiles. I can't wait to read about your experiences. I think it's going to be fun and it's going to be exciting. So let me know when it's done. Drop that link. I'll read it. And if you want, I can give feedback. If you don't want feedback, then I'll leave it alone. As always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop it in the comments. I'll be happy to answer it. And we'll go from there. All right. That's it for now. Once again, we are presented by Impact Vets, impactvets.org. If you want more information, if you found this course helpful, we ask that you please try and donate. A large donation amount would be great. If a large donation amount is too much, you can't just do it right now, then please think about doing a small donation amount, but make it recurring, like a $20 donation for 12 months. That would be great. Really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next course.